U.S. deploys F-22 Raptors fighter jets from Japan to Mariana Islands near the South China Sea. Welcome to our video on the deployment of F-22 Raptors fighter jets from Japan to the Mariana Islands near the South China Sea. This move is a part of the larger U.S. strategy to counter China's growing military influence in the region. In this video, we will discuss the reasons behind this deployment and the implications it could have for the U.S.-China relationship. The United States has recently deployed a fleet of F-22 Raptors fighter jets to the Mariana Islands, which are located near the South China Sea. The move comes as tensions between the U.S. and China in the region continue to escalate, with both countries seeking to assert their dominance over the strategic waterway. The F-22 Raptors, which are widely regarded as one of the most advanced fighter jets in the world, were deployed from Japan, where the U.S. maintains a significant military presence. The move is seen as a response to China's increasing military activity in the region, particularly in the disputed waters of the South China Sea. The Mariana Islands, which are located just east of the Philippines, are home to a large U.S. military base and have been a key staging ground for U.S. military operations in the region for decades. The deployment of the F-22 Raptors to the islands represents a significant escalation of the U.S. military presence in the area and is likely to be seen as a provocation by China. The South China Sea is one of the most strategically important waterways in the world. With trillions of dollars in trade passing through its waters every year, China claims sovereignty over much of the region, but its territorial claims are disputed by several other countries, including the Philippines, Vietnam, and Malaysia. The U.S. has long been a key ally of many of these countries and has sought to maintain a strong military presence in the region to counter China's growing influence. The deployment of the F-22 Raptors to the Mariana Islands is just the latest move in this ongoing struggle for dominance in the South China Sea. F-22 Raptors will conduct sorties during the 7-day exercise from locations within the northern Mariana Islands, the statement said. Jammer, the 525th EATS commander, said, "This is the first time F-22s have ever been on this island. The U.S. Air Force is gathering information and developing tactics, techniques, and procedures while going through various training scenarios to educate better how the service fly, fight, and win in a modern, contested environment." Exercise Agile Reaper 23-1, R23-1, was launched on March 1 in Guam and Tinian, a part of the Northern Mariana Island chain, by the 3rd Air Expeditionary Wing from Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson, Alaska. It is an effort by the 3rd ADW to practice capabilities in an operationally relevant environment, practice agile combat employment, and offer air dominance, global mobility, and command and control in the Indo-Pacific region. Colonel Kevin Jinx Jamieson, the 3rd Air Expeditionary Wing commander, said the exercise's primary goal is to evaluate the team's expeditionary abilities in a simulated, contested, degraded, and operationally constrained environment. During this event, maintenance staff and aircrew from the 525th EATS function out of Tinian, while airlift and refueling aircraft support activities are conducted from Andersen Air Force Base, Guam, and Kadena Air Base, Japan. The U.S. Air Force transferred F-22, a fighter aircraft, to the Kadena Air Base, Japan. That being said, Guam and the Northern Mariana Islands serve as well-defended strategic sites necessary for strategic movement into and throughout the Indo-Pacific region. The USAF officers believe that the Third Wing's training in an operationally relevant environment will improve the service's capability and preparedness to protect the U.S. and its allies against any prospective adversary, including China, in the region. Amid escalating hostilities with China, the United States is rapidly growing its presence in the Indo-Pacific region. Guam and Tinian would serve as critical locations for the U.S. military in the event of a conflict. The Mariana Islands, also called the CNI, are located at the westernmost point of U.S. territory. As such, the group of islands extends into the Pacific Ocean, roughly 4,000 miles west of Hawaii. The United States has a sizable military presence on Guam. Administratively and geographically a part of the Mariana Islands, including Camp Blas, a new Marine Corps base. It is a new USMC installation established almost after 75 years and will eventually be home to 5,000 Marines. In recent years, the Marine Corps' focus has switched to countering threats from China. Marines are constantly positioned in the area to dissuade the Chinese military as a part of the Force Design 2030. The comprehensive overhaul of the service, devised amid the increased focus on the Indo-Pacific. U.S. is testing deadly laser weapon on its fighter jets. The U.S. military is testing a new weapon system that could revolutionize air warfare. The Self-Protect High-Energy Laser Demonstrator, or SHIELD, is a laser weapon designed to defend fighter jets against incoming missiles and other threats. In this video, we'll explore the technology behind the SHIELD system, its potential applications, and debates surrounding its development. The U.S. military has always been at the forefront of technological innovation, and the SHIELD laser weapon is no exception. This system is designed to protect fighter jets from a range of threats, including missiles, drones, and other aircraft. It does this by firing a high-powered laser beam at the incoming threat, destroying it before it can do any damage. But how does the SHIELD system actually work? At its core is a high-energy laser, powered by a sophisticated beam control system. When the system detects an incoming threat, it directs the laser beam towards the target, tracking it as it moves through the sky. The laser beam then heats up the target, causing it to break apart or explode. The SHIELD system has been in development for several years, and it's already undergone successful ground tests. Now the U.S. military is testing the system on its fighter jets to see how well it performs in real-world scenarios. If the tests are successful, the SHIELD system could be deployed on U.S. military aircraft within a few years. The United States Air Force is taking its firepower to the next level with the latest addition to its arsenal, a deadly laser weapon that can take down enemy targets in seconds. This advanced weapon system is being tested on the Air Force's fighter jets, giving them an unparalleled advantage over their enemies. The laser weapon is designed to be highly accurate and powerful, capable of destroying a variety of targets including aircraft, missiles, and ground vehicles. The laser's speed and precision make it a game-changer in modern warfare. It can take out targets in seconds, before the enemy even has a chance to react. This new weapon system is part of the Air Force's ongoing efforts to stay ahead of the curve in the ever-evolving landscape of military technology. Of course, any new weapon system raises questions about its effectiveness and its cost. The SHIELD system is no exception. That's it for our video on the deployment of F-22 Raptors fighter jets to the Mariana Islands near the South China Sea. We hope you found this information helpful in understanding the ongoing U.S.-China tensions in the region. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates on the latest developments around the world.